Greetings, my fellow nurse brothers and nurse sisters. It's the holidays. We're excited. And don't forget, COVID is on the rise. I hate that. Thumbs down. It's such a huge hit, and especially with our hearts, our spirits, and everything. But we can still make it through the hard, difficult, challenging, unprecedented times, as people call this. But today I'm going to give you guys 10 tips how to travel, what to know before you go into traveling, and what to expect, the ins and outs, the pros and cons, the negative and the positive. So let's just dive into it without a parachute, my fellow nurse brothers and sisters. So it's a very important question I got from my fellow nurse brother who has been following me for about 4 or 5 years. Specifically asked, can you please offer at least 5, maybe 7, 8, 10 tips on traveling? I said, let's do it. So let's start off with number 1, guys. Number 1, we're gonna talk about crisis pay. It's great, delicious, beautiful, scrumptious pay because you get up to 4 to 6K, up to 8,000 a week. So I calculate that 8,000 a week. If you sign up for an assignment, that's 96,000 in 12 weeks. Are you serious? Are you serious? I'm getting up close and personal, guys, man. I'm excited. So the crisis rates are always different in every state and every facility that they need the help and assistance for, because you got nurses that are leaving, nurses that are on admin leave, you have nurses that are actually maternity leave, you got people, actually nurses getting sick and they can't be at the job to take care of the patients. So a lot of these little hiccups are coming along and they need nurses stat. So number 1, crisis pay is amazing. Don't forget to jump on that, talk to your recruiter, which I will let you guys know who to get a hold of at the end of the video. So number 2, we have, can't forget, and I wrote all of these down. Recruiters are your best friend. They are your partner in crime. The reason why I do say that is because they pay for your stipends. They also pay for your extensions if you need to extend. They also pay for, you can even ask them what's the bill rate. How much are they taking home from what you're making a week? There's nothing wrong with that. You just want transparency. That's all you need is honesty and transparency. So you got to remember they are working for you. So don't forget that. Number 2, guys, recruiters are your best friend. Number 3, I always tell this to everybody, you get reimbursed. Don't forget to ask your recruiter, your manager, anyone there, hey, can I get maybe some new scrubs, some new stethoscope? Tell them, hey, this is my new first assignment. I would love to ask to see if I can get reimbursed for a new stethoscope, new scrubs, new shoes. Remember, these recruiters cannot work because they need you. They cannot work without you. So ask them for that. Even for like a ticket that you get, a parking permit, they will reimburse you. The other thing that you cannot forget, guys, write this down. If you're trying to get a Cali license or a license in another state, they will actually charge you a process fee for that. But once it's done, you get a California license, they can reimburse you your $500 of California license. So don't forget, guys, asking many questions. The 4th one, very beautiful. Stand your ground, guys. You guys have to, my fellow cardiac nurse brothers and nurse sisters. Just don't get pushed around. You may get floated to another floor. Know your competencies, know your how to advocate for yourself, and just know how to stand your ground. So if there's any questions, concerns, you go to a different unit. Out of compliance, patient ratio is a little out of compliance. You got to know patient safety comes first. You don't want to put yourself in that back burner. So speak up, stand your ground, talk to your manager. Also, give your recruiter a call. Back to what I said to number 2, which is a recruiter your best friend. So don't forget that, guys. Let's go to number 5. We can't forget this one. It's a free travel, free vacation, free staycation. Do you want to go to Florida? Go to Florida. Go to New York? Go to New York. You want to go to San Diego? Too damn nice out here. Windows are open and it's almost Christmas. I'm just saying, San Diego's beautiful. You can go to LA, San Francisco. Make it a vacation. So on your days off, you can go travel, check out the other stuff's going on. Yes, I know COVID is increasing. We have a lockdown, but it's a free vacation. That's number 5, guys. Number 6, let's go to the next one. This is not permanent. I always bring this up. It's such an important thing because I wrote all of them down. You got to remember, you can bounce in 12 weeks. If it's not one of those facilities or hospitals that you're not really digging, feeling, getting into the vibes, you can bounce in 12 weeks. They have these assignments where they have up to 4-week assignments, 6-week assignments, but mostly 90% of them are 12-week assignments. So I always tell everyone, please, if you can, you don't like it, not feeling it, you can bounce. The good thing about it, you don't have to deal with no floor managers. You don't have to deal with any scheduling. You don't have to deal with any new management. You don't have to deal with politics on the floor. You don't have to do any scheduling like I mentioned before, and no modules. How many people you guys don't like doing modules? Put your hands up. We're all gonna be there. We're gonna be honest about that. So, but if you want to extend, don't hesitate to extend and ask your recruiter, hey, I want to extend within the first month. That way they can get you in, ready to go. So that's 6. Let's go to number 7. Can't forget this, guys. Building your resume. What the hell does that mean, right? I'm building up my resume. Well, when you get your experiences, you get all these questions to the new seasoned nurses. You're going to get more experiences. You're going to get more learning abilities to write on your resume. Maybe you may take a dialysis patient. You haven't taken one before. Ask the other nurse that you're actually, shadowing. because you only get 2 days of orientation on the floor and then you go solo. So get all the experiences you can from seasoned nurses. You become more independent, more competent, and you know how to advocate for yourself, for your patient, and most importantly, you become a well-rounded nurse. Woo, that sounds good, right? So you travel and you get to become a well-rounded nurse and you get new scrubs. We're not done yet, my fellow nurse brothers and sisters. So let's go to number 8. 8 is going to be your certifications and your requirements. So this kind of goes back to one of the other tips I talked about before, but don't forget, you got your ACLS, your BLS, your PALS for kids, and you can't forget, maybe if you want to get a certification and you're a ICU neuro nurse, you may need an NIH stroke scale. Well, you can get that paid for from your recruiter, so don't forget to hesitate and ask, can I get my ACLS, my BLS, PALS, whatever, if it needs to be renewed, they can reimburse you. Number 9, we're almost at the 10th one, guys. Number 9, pack lightly, the necessities, the essentials. Stethoscope, maybe a coat, jacket if you're going somewhere that's kind of cold. If you're going somewhere a little warm, please just pack lightly, because all the good money, let's just say you're making, like I said, $8K a week, $96,000 in 3 months. I think you can afford a shirt, maybe a new pair of clothes or scrubs or whatever else that you may need that the agency won't be able to provide for you. So pack lightly, the necessities. Bring a burrito, bring an enchilada. No, I'm just kidding. You can buy all that, guys, but just bring what's important. Pack lightly, guys, because you can buy anything new when you come out here. Number 10, this is my personal favorite one, guys. Stay confident. Remember, it's going to be a new environment. You're going to be a little nervous. Like I said, a little timid. It happens to everyone. And when I first traveled out in Sacramento, it was actually at UC Davis, first traveling job. Loved it. Came to travel to San Diego. Loved it. It was a little eerie, a little scary, but you start building up your confidence and get better and become, like I said, that well-rounded nurse. So I would definitely say this, guys. I'm going to just drop in Joshua chapter 1, verse 9. Have I not commanded you to be strong and of good courage? Do not be afraid, nor be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. Just remember that, guys. He encourages you to be strong. He is definitely putting you something in your environment as a registered nurse. You made it this far. He's not going to let you down. He gave you something that he knew you were able to carry and take on, because we're taking care of these COVID patients, these new admit patients, this new stress level that we've never reached before. So right now, making 4, 8 to 10K a week is probably a little worth it, but it's going to be challenging. My fellow nurse brothers and sisters, hopefully those 10 tips help. Do not forget all the tips. I'll say them real quick. Number 1, great pay. Number 2, recruiter is your best friend. Number 3, you'll get reimbursed for anything, all the credentials, your permit, scrubs, shoes, ask him. Number 4, stand your ground. Don't let him push you around. Talk to your manager, chain of command. That way you can still learn and you can still be safe for your patient ratios. Number 5, we can't forget free traveling, free vacation. Number 6, this is not permanent. You can leave or bounce. Remember, you don't have to deal with floor politics. You don't have to deal with managers, scheduling, and so forth. You can extend if you need to. And number 7, building your resume. All the medications that you've learned from the doctors and all the nurses you've learned from the seasoned nurses, the experiences, your resume goes up. Number 8, don't forget certifications and reimbursements. So all the certifications you want, you can get them reimbursed. And number 9, can't forget, pack lightly, please, guys. Okay, this ain't Santa Claus. I know Merry Christmas is coming around the corner. We're not lifting these big old bags of goodies. Just pack lightly. And number 10, guys, like I mentioned before, put your faith in God, 100%. He'll take good care of you. My fellow nurse brothers and sisters, peace, love, advocate, and nurse grind. Don't forget, if you want to travel pay or get that travel pay and become a traveling nurse, jump on it. Take that leap of faith, my fellow nurse brothers and sisters. I'll put the link on the bottom which travel agency to hit up. Any questions, put a comment on there. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button. I love you guys. Peace, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, everything above. Happy New Year's, guys. Peace.